Today is the 19th day of the 10th month in the 9th year of Channel Group, November 23, 2021. To begin our day, let's offer our respect and gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. 천진 참부모님께 경배 바로 let us recite the family pledge. Family pledge number 1. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to seek a original homeland and build the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven, the original ideal of creation, by centering on true love. 2. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to represent and become central to heaven and earth by attending the Heavenly Parent and true parents. We pledge to perfect the beautiful family way of filial sons and daughters in our family, patriots in our nation, saints in the world, and divine sons and daughters in heaven and on earth by centering on true love. 3. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to perfect the 4 great realms of heart, the 3 great kingships, and the realm of the royal family by centering on true love. 4. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to build the universal family encompassing heaven and earth, which is the Heavenly Parent's ideal of creation, and perfect the world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. 5. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and the physical world as subject and object partners by centering on true love. 6. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to become a family that moves heavenly fortune by embodying the Heavenly Parent and true parents, and to perfect a family that conveys heaven's blessing to our community by centering on true love. 7. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges through living for the sake of others to perfect the world based on the culture of heart, which is rooted in the original lineage by centering on true love. 8. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges, having entered the era of Channel Group, to achieve the ideal of God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love.
For the opening prayer, may I request the presence of our sister Cherry Lou Peñaflor.
Please bow down our head and feel the presence of our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Please join me in prayer. Sarangashinin, Hanaw Pumuni, Junjin Champumuni, Kamsamida. Good morning to our most loving Heavenly Parent and victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. Heavenly Parent, first and foremost, we'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude for this another brand new day to feel and understand your heart, Heavenly Parent. Most especially, we are so much grateful for the gift of life that's given to us every day. And as we gather as one family, together with our leaders, Chanbo families, blessed families, elders, brothers, and sisters, here in our online national morning devotion, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude as we learn together your words for today, Heavenly Parent. We are praying also for the protection and good health of our beloved true Mother. Please give her long life to live, Heavenly Parent. As our beloved true Mother, you're working so hard for the advancement of the providence of restoration, and truly give her utmost presence and certainty to fulfill your wish, dream, and desire, and also the wish and desire of our beloved true Father, which is to establish the heaven unified Korea and heaven unified world. We are praying also for the good health, internal and external protection of all the leaders, jungle families, blessed families, elders, brothers, and sisters all over the world. We're praying that we would really unite in one heart with our beloved true mother. And we are very grateful for all the guidance and inspirations we received from beloved National Leader Reverend Dr. Leo Angathalog. May you guide him and use him as your mouthpiece to convey your words for all of us, that we really stimulate and cultivate our heart, for us to understand more deeply our purpose and responsibility. That's why we're humbly open our hearts and mind to receive once again your precious words for today. And Heavenly Parent, we're so much grateful for this opportunity that given to us as a chosen people who will bring joy and happiness to you and to our beloved true parents and liberate this chaotic world. That's why we're determined that we would walk this path throughout our life and will become historical figures through enduring and overcome all the difficulties. And we always prepare ourselves to expect and experience difficulties in our life of faith to achieve and fulfill our part of responsibility. Please allow us, Heavenly Parent, to resemble your heart and love through deeply inculcating the heart of our beloved true parents in our daily life. In the midst of great tribulation and sadness, please, Heavenly Parent, allow us to absolutely trust your will. Once again, we are eternally grateful for this another wonderful day to give life and love, and we are inviting the very presence to meet us. Please dwell with us from this morning until the end. Thank you so much for everything, Heavenly Parent, and this is all I pray and report to you with unity and gratitude in behalf of our leaders, Jungle families, lost families, elders, brothers and sisters, in your parents' name and in our name. Pastor Nela Villar and Julo Peña Flor, bless Central Couple. Adieu.
Adieu. Now let us offer our unison prayer. Adieu, adieu, adieu. For this precious moment, let us offer our morning greetings to our Heavenly Parent and true parents, to our leaders, and to our brothers and sisters. Heavenly Parent, true parents, leaders, Reverend Julius Malikdem, sir, Reverend Ronnie Sadusta, sir, to our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelotti Halog, sir, Chombo couples, blessed families, brothers and sisters all over the world. Good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Welcome for today's virtual morning devotion. The host for this morning is coming from Region 4A, Quezon Province, and I am Ruel Chavez Galit, the center leader of Lucena. For today's Hunduki reading, let us call and welcome the Tong Ilmuder Region 4A Vice President, Sabonin Raymart Vice.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, our reading for today is from the Mother of Peace, a memoir by Hak Jahan Moon. Chapter 4, God's light shines upon a path of thorns. Continuation. My husband knows thoughts and focus himself and me and our movement on the way forward. The first thing the next morning, there he was on the phone. Share these words with the members, he told me. Ignite the signal fire for Christianity according to the call of God. I share his words with our leaders and members, energized by my husband, and I know what he had to do. Now God has given us our next opportunity, I told them. We must achieve what we are called to God on the foundation of all we have accomplished so far through constructive activity and sincere spiritual conditions. God's hearts will be moved. Our sincere devotion will bring Satan to surrender. Now is the time. History will record as this as the will coming of a new age. There's a saying that when it rains, it pours, and ended. On my path forward, almost before I could catch my breath, I ran headlong into another unexpected misfortune. A core leader of our movement who had pioneered the principle in America and who had actively defended my husband and me in the United States suddenly went missing. We soon learned that Dr. Bon Hipak had been kidnapped and was locked up in a cellar somewhere in New York City. His captors declared themselves ready to kill him. We had been exposing communist subversion to the news world and the Washington Times and demolishing Marxist ideology claims before tens of thousands of American clergy through causa. Communists were in, enraged that the religious freedom of the United States had allowed our movement such influence. Lacking the police apparatus they would have had in North Korea, one leftist cell's ability to act against us was limited. But now, considering us vulnerable with the absence of Father Moon, they resorted to violent criminality and kidnapped Dr. Park. Dr. Park. With my husband in prison, I had to solve the problem. The first thing I did was earnestly pray that the saintly man who had been abducted would hear my voice. Then I phoned United States Senator Orrin Hatch. Senator Hatch was a warm-hearted and fair-minded man who had spoken out our behalf during the congressional hearings. This abduction is not based on personal resentment, nor is it for money, I informed him. It is an attack on a man who is unmasking their weakness to the media and through education. Senator Hatch responded that he would ask the FBI to investigate immediately. Lawyers and my trusted advisors told me that the FBI opening an investigation would increase the likelihood of violence on the part of the kidnappers and that it would be better negotiate. I could not agree and I continue my desperate prayer. As Park shared with us later, circumstances soon worsened. The kidnappers beat him severely in a applied electric shock. He lost consciousness and fell into a cold basement floor. At that time, he read a voice, "There's not much time, but they will not harm for further delay. You will preserve your life if you escape within 12 hours. You can do it. Use whatever means are available." Dr. Park heard my parents in a dream. He regained consciousness and determined to escape. Using wisdom, Dr. Park got his kidnappers to relax the condition of his captivity and managed to escape. The next day, he returned home. I met him soon after that, and he gave me a full account of what had happened. The voice of true mother, which I heard in the darkness, sounded like the voice in the revelation of God. You, your words awakened me suddenly and gave me the wisdom and power to output my captors. As such events unfolded, a very difficult time returned into the time in which I was full of vigor. My desire to impart merciful love only deepened. Each day was rich with emotions, including cherished moments in which my husband shared with me his affection. At the start of each day, after he finished praying at 5 a.m., he called he would call me from a prison pay phone and greet me with my beloved mother. I was permitted to visit him in the prison every day. I would be driven there a convertible, and when weather permitted, I would put the top down as we ascended the final hill in pressing grounds. Rain or shine, my husband always came out and waited for our arrival. With a longing heart, I would smile brightly and wave from the car. Sometimes he would look totally worn out, having just finished mopping a floor or washing dishes. What wife would feel comfortable seeing her husband like that? But I would suppress my sorrow and hug him with a bright smile. I often brought our 2-year-old daughter, Jongjin, Jongjin, for he would be so happy to receive and embrace her. When our brief meetings ended, my husband would send us off. As we drove back down the hill, worried tears would start to fall from my eyes. Wishing not to turn my face toward him and expose my weeping, I would just keep my face toward while waving goodbye. I know that my husband would remain in place, his eyes fixed upon me, a prayer in his heart, waving silently until we are out of sight. Adieu.
Ju. Thank you so much, Sabunin Raymar, for letting your energy to read the reading very clear and very inspiring. And also good luck for your competition in South Africa. Cultivating a heart of gratitude means having an appreciation for life in the present moment. It's counting our blessings, noticing simple pleasures, and acknowledging the abundance already here. So, to give us his 10 points of gratitude for today's morning devotion, let us call the Assistant Head Instructor of Tong Ilmudo, Quezon Province, Sabonim James Kumaingkin. Let's welcome him virtually.
Yes, good morning, God friends, morning leaders, Chombo families, morning, our brothers and sisters, good morning po. Our 10 points of gratitude. Number one, I'm grateful to heavenly parents and victorious to parents. Number two, I'm grateful for waking up this morning with a grateful heart. Number three, I'm grateful for the wonderful creation, air, the breath, the food that I ate every day. Number four, I am grateful to my leaders, especially in Lucena City, Sir Ruel, Sir Ryan, for the unconditional I love and for guiding me always. Number five, I am grateful for my brothers and sisters for their hard works and effort. Number six, I'm grateful also to our national leaders for being a mouthpiece for true parents, for his sacrifice for heavenly parents and true parents, for giving us the spiritual guidance every day. Number seven, I'm grateful to my Tong Ilmudo leaders for supporting me in mission here in Lucena. Number eight, I'm grateful to all my practitioners who already joined the training LTP. Number nine, I'm grateful to all our blessed family for supporting us in our mission here in Lucena. Number 10, and lastly, for all our heavenly tribal Messiah mission here in Lucena and all our new blessed couples who already do their best to learn the divine principle. Thank you so much, our guiding parents, leaders.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Sabunin James, for that very energetic and powerful gratitude. Maraming salamat sa iyo. And now, to render as a song entitled Lead Me Lord by Gary Valenciano. And I'm sure that this song is alam po natin lahat. So let us all welcome Brother Jester Milambiling with a lovely virtual applause.
Lead me by the hand and help me face the rising sun. Comfort me through all the pain that life may bring. There's no other hope that I can lean upon. Lead me, Lord. Lead me all my life. Walk by me across the lonely road of every day. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Show the way to live inside your heart all my day, all my life. You are my life. You're the love upon my feet all the time, my Lord. I need you there. You are my life. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. Lead me, Lord. Lead me, Lord. Even though at times I'd rather go along my way, help me take the right directions. Take your Lord. Lead me, Lord, and never leave my side. All my days, all my life. You are my life. You're the love upon my feet all the time, my Lord. I need you there. You are my life. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. Lead me, oh Lord. You are my life. You're the love upon my feet all the time, my Lord. I need you there. You are my life. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life, all through my days. So lead me, oh Lord.
thank you so much, Brother Jester, for the wonderful song and sharing your amazing and very creative voice. Once again, let's give him a virtual applause. Thank you so much, po. And now, life is full of challenges. The challenges we have in life are designed for us to become better as human beings. In line with this, we would like to ask our national leader to give us guidance to keep ourselves better. So let us all welcome our beloved national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halo.
Thank you very much to our center leader of Lucena, our brother Ruel. I would like to offer first my greetings to our heavenly parents and true parents. Good morning, our heavenly parents and true parents. To all our beloved leaders, Chandu families, the central families, beloved brothers and sisters. Good morning to all of you. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ohayo gozaimasu. Thank you very much for joining once again our morning devotion. I would like to really appreciate our brothers and sisters from Lucena for hosting today's morning devotion. I'm really inspired with the beautiful offering song by our brother today with his beautiful voice, and also the 10 points of gratitude offered by our brother James. Maraming salamat for really sharing your heart and also the talent that you have shared this morning. So I would like to welcome once again, beloved brothers and sisters. Today I will going to continue sharing about religion from through parents' guidance. So today I will be sharing religions promote universal community. Also today I would like to remind everyone and invite you to join and invite your religious leaders to join, especially Christians. We are going to have an online PCLC fellowship today at 2 p.m. Manila time. So I think already in the group chats we have there the poster and also the registration link. So please do not forget to invite all your contacts, the Christian leaders, pastors, ministers in your area. So please let them join, even though they didn't join the inauguration of PCLC. This online fellowship is open to everyone. So please invite them, and also please participate today's very important program. So let's begin. So today I'll be sharing this topic: religions promote universal community. True Father said, religion is the spiritual pillar, enduring from age to age, always keeping the spirit as its center. Throughout history, the basic pillar of every civilization has been the spirit. Religion is that spiritual pillar, enduring from age to age, always keeping the spirit as its center. As religion expands its influence, it guides the human conscience, livens the social environment, and guides humankind toward the world of God's desire. So, Father is emphasizing here that religion is the spiritual pillar. So, you know, how we really learn spiritual things, actually it is the religion that taught us, right? We all came from, you know, a different religious foundation, but everything is teaching the same. So if only on our own, you know, especially because of the fall, these things we cannot learn. That's why religion came about. God established religion, right? So this is the spiritual pillar, Father said, that endures from age to age, and then always keep the spirit as the center. And then as religion expands, Father said, it guides the human conscience, livens the social environment, and guides humankind towards the world of God's desire. So through religion, then people can be guided. Our conscience also can be guided and can be awakened actually through this the teachings of religion as our foundation, and then also it leavens the social environment and guides humankind towards the world of God's desire. So even all throughout history, we learn, right, that in every age in human history, we could see that teachings came, and all these teachings, the center is the Spirit. That's what Father is saying here. From age to age, always keeping the Spirit as its center. So really, the religion is standing as the spiritual pillar, as our guide spiritually, in order for us to be awakened, especially our conscience, and really guide humanity towards the world of God's desire. So because of the fall, we became ignorant. So religion became our way for us to be guided to the original path that God wanted us to go, and the original purpose that God wanted us to fulfill and accomplish. So this is the role of religion. True Father said, God established religion to convey God's love and truth to humankind. So God established religion to convey God's love and truth to humankind and to save humankind. God established various religions, each in its own time and place. For example, He founded Buddhism in India and Confucianism in China approximately 2,400 years ago. And in Judea, He founded Christianity 2,000 years ago. So we could see, how God really worked and established religions purposely to convey God's love and truth and to save humanity. So we learned that God founded Buddhism in India and Confucianism in China. These are one of the oldest religion, right? So 2,400 years ago, and then in Judea, Christianity came and founded 2,000 years ago. So also this religion, Father said, God established various religions, each in its own time and place. So they have a specific, time frame when God established them, and also a specific place where God established them. So all these religions God established is to really convey God's love and truth to humankind and to save humankind. So this is really the main purpose of religion. So as what we have learned in the previous days, that it's not actually the philosophy that should be highlighted, right? But all religions should really be teaching God's love. All the people from the congregation of different groups and religions should be receiving God's love. They should continue to deepen their understanding about the love of God and about the truth. And through this, human beings can be saved. So what happens with different religions now, what they are emphasizing is the philosophy, and then they even have conflict because of this small differences, right? This is what they are emphasizing. Not the main purpose should be to really introduce to humanity about God's truth and God's love. So this is the main purpose. But really, they lost the original purpose. Religious leaders, they lost the original purpose of religion. That's why we have to really remind them. So through parents' teaching, religious leaders needs to know exactly and really the purpose of why God established religions, right? They need to really go back and really fulfill the original purpose why God established religions, right? So it is really to convey God's love and truth and to really save humanity. Without people knowing God's love and truth, then even though people are they belong to different groups or different religions, if they cannot get it's a core purpose, then they are just like misusing their time, joining if they couldn't really get the original or the core content and the thing that they have to get from religion, right? So religion is to convey God's love and truth to humankind and to save humanity. This is the main purpose of religion. Father said, religion brought forth a flourishing of culture. It can be said assuredly that the absolute value perspective is established only through religions which revere ultimate reality. Conversely, no fundamental solution to today's confusion is possible through those thoughts and philosophies that are not founded on religion. In history, we have the examples of Confucianism, Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam, each of which, in its own time and place, dispelled anxiety and brought peace to societies in chaos. On the foundation of peace and security, each brought forth a flourishing of culture. So this is really important. Father said, no fundamental solution to today's confusion is possible through those thoughts and philosophies that are not founded on religion. So, in the schools, we are learning different philosophies, right? But Father said, if these philosophies are not founded on religion, actually, this will not going to solve the fundamental problems that we are facing today, right? So that's why God established, religions. Confucianism, we have Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. So each of which, Father said, that was established in their own time and place, dispelled anxiety and brought peace to societies in chaos. So on the foundation of peace and security, each brought forth a flourishing of culture. So actually, when we learn history, we could see how these religions also have flourished, right? And then through this is the only way to solve the problems, became the foundation. Of course, because of their not complete also knowledge and understanding, they cannot fully, solve the problems that we are facing. But we could see how it flourished and advanced and brought also development in our societies. And really solved, sabi ni Father dito, dispelled anxiety and brought peace to societies in chaos. So because of religion, right, that God established. But of course, they all people, religious people, needs to really know through parents, complete teaching. So this will going to complete also their knowledge in their respective religions and denominations, right? So that's why through Father, when he was not accepted, he established our unification church, a religion, the Holy Spirit, right? So this became really also the foundation for all religious leaders to have full understanding about the truth, right? And then about the love of our Heavenly Parent. That's why based on this foundation that they have in their respective religions, when they started to learn about the principle, then they could have the full understanding. And then through the teachings of true parents, through this foundation of our unification church, right? So then people could be able to have the full understanding and then continue to flourish. And through this, we can continue to solve all the problems that we are facing. And then really peace can be realized on this earth once people could have the full understanding, especially religious leaders. Aju. So that's why how important actually each one of us also, the foundations that we could have in our respective religions before we met through parents, before we learned the principle, right? So based on this, it brought us to the next level. So that's why this time people who doesn't know, the principle yet, if they have the foundation also in their own religions. So once they will going to learn, then they can have the full understanding of the truth, and then they can be able to really contribute, in the realization of a peaceful society. So really, religion, we could see its advancement and development all throughout history. Father said, through religion, bring about one human family centered on the love of God. What is the true religion? It is the religion that brings the truth by which all people can enter into a genuine parent-child relationship with God. It unites all humankind in brotherly love. Further, it strives to bring about one human family centered on the love of God. These are the qualities of a true religion. People who are searching for the highest religion, the religion established by God, should seek a religion with these qualities. So, really, what is the true religion? Father, many times is explaining to us what is the quality of what kind of religion is a true religion. Father is saying that it is the religion that brings the truth by which all people can enter into a genuine parent-child relationship with God. So Father told us that this is actually the center of the universe when God created Adam and Eve, right? So this is to perfect the parent-child relationship. So that's why Father is telling us today that a true religion is one that brings the truth by which all people can enter into a genuine parent-child relationship. So religions that teaching that God is our parent, right? Without knowing this ultimate truth, then how can we build this parent-child relationship? So God created us as His children. So religion that teaches. So the religion that True Father have built in 1954, right? So only actually our movement, of course, have this full understanding because of true parents. They are the ones who clearly taught us, right? But Christianity is one of the highest also among all other religions because Christianity is teaching that God is our Father, right? That God is our Father. That's why this center, which is the parent-child relationship, religions should guide people that they can enter in this relationship, which is actually the center of the universe, the parent-child relationship. So through religion, Father said, is a religion that brings the truth by which all people can enter to this relationship. And then it unites all humankind in brotherly love. Further, it strives to bring about one human family centered on the love of God. So these are the qualities of a true religion. People who are searching for the highest religion, the religion established by God, should seek a religion with these qualities. So this is really important. Religions should strive to bring about one human family centered on the love of God. That's why, many religious people now, they are really already awakened. They realize why my religion is saying that only my religion, people only in my religion can be the ones that can be saved. So now they are realizing that this is wrong. That's why people leave, one religion, and the religion, many people, they experience already joining many religions because they could see that they realize that this is not the will of God, that only, only exclusive people, right? It should be, religion should work how to unite humanity, how to bring about one human family, centering on the love of God. So this is really now, so when we teach this to religious people, they started to really realize and really open their mind, open their heart, right? That really God as a parent wanted to see humanity living together as one. Jew, so Father said that this is the quality of a true religion. So that's why our movement, even the name, when Father established our Holy Spirit Association for the Unification of World Christianity, its main purpose is to really unite world Christianity. That's why really our movement, this is really the truth, right, that God has brought to our beloved true parents, teaching all religious people also, all humanity, to really come together as one. That's why true parents go beyond all barriers, right? Bringing all together, not only religious group, everything, right? This is the desire of our Heavenly Parent. Aju? Father said, religious believers can live together transcending nationality. And this is important. Father said, in the next world, people are divided by nationality, except religious people who can dwell together with fellow believers from every nation. In the religious sphere, people believe in one God and long for one world. Hence, they can live together, transcending nationality. This is interesting. So Father said here, in the next world, people are divided by nationality. You know, in the Bible, I remember, in the Bible said, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Whatever you, this word from the Bible. So Father is explaining here that in the next world, people are divided by nationality. So, except religious people who can dwell together with fellow believers from every nation. So, you know, in this world that we are living in, so actually many barriers, right? People just live on their own nation, or many barriers that divide us. So, as long as we, you know, we have to really eliminate all these barriers, and then we can really live as one human family. And then in the next world also, then whatever we could do on earth or make on earth, that will also the situation in the next world. That's why if this division by nationality will continue, Father is saying here, in the next world also, people are divided by nationality. Whatever you bind on earth will be bind in heaven, and then whatever you lose on earth will be loosed in heaven, Father said, right? So, except religious people who are, you know, working together or dwelling with one another, who can dwell together with fellow believers from every nation. So, in the religious sphere, Father said, people believe in one God and long for one world. Hence, they can live together, transcending nationality. That's why what we expect in heaven, we need to be done on earth. We need to do on earth, right? Kasi how we do in this world, that's why kingdom of heaven first needs to come on earth. We need to eliminate all the barriers of nationality, culture, religion. So we need to make this world as one, so that when we go to the spiritual world, then also the same, right? But if we still division of nationality, you know, religion, culture, if we still continue to exist, then the same is true when we go to the next world. But of course, you know, Father is explaining here that, you know, in the next world, really, people are divided by nationality. But except religious people who can dwell together with fellow believers from every nation. So that's why, especially now, religious leaders are playing a very important role. The religious, more than ever, more than before, really, this is now the time, right? In the 21st century, as we have learned from the previous Sunduke of Father. Ngayon, this is now the time that they have to really come and work together. So if people could come together, believers could come together, going beyond their belief, individual, you know, religious belief, then they can really come together and live together. And then once we make this happen on earth, when we go to the spiritual world also, then we could be able to really live together without any division, right? So this is really important. Kaya nga, this time what True Parents is doing, really bringing all people of the world together, right? You know, in our nation, state and religion are separate, also many nations. But actually, without coming together and working together, world peace cannot be realized. That's why this is now the time that we have to eliminate all barriers, right? Also between nations, among nations in the world, we have to eliminate and really create really one world. Father is saying na, you know, dapat walang passport, walang visa. All people should be, can go to one nation to another without, you know, passport or visa. Father explains that, you know, how about the birds, you know, the animals, they cross borders without, you know, visa, without passport. But why humankind? Why humanity, right? That's why True Parents are really working very hard, right, to eliminate all barriers that is dividing humanity. So in order for us to really create kingdom of heaven, the spiritual world, where all people can relate as one, we have to do it first on earth. Aju, that's why religious leaders has a very important role. So this is really the time now. True Father said that they are brothers and sisters in a distinct relationship of one blood. Although their skin colors are different and their living circumstances are different, in relating to thy will, they are brothers and sisters in a distinct relationship of one blood. So that's why even though we have different skin colors, sabi ni Father, only because of also the environment where we are living in. But Father said, in relating to thy will, they are brothers and sisters in a distinct relationship of one blood. We are truly brothers and sisters, right? We only have actually one blood. So only from Heavenly Parent, right? But of course, because of the fall, everything was, our relationship with Heavenly Parent were cut off, and then we were connected to the lineage of Satan. That's why true parents came, right? To give us not only spiritual salvation, but also physical salvation through changing of our blood lineage through the blessing. That's why Jesus Christ needs to come again, because Jesus could only give spiritual salvation. Our lineage still remains connected to Satan. That's why only through the blessing, through true parents, right? So we are really one, brothers and sisters. So that's why all people actually need to receive the blessing. Unless they receive the blessing, then they cannot become God's sons and daughters. Aju? Yeah, that's why, that's how important it is. So we are distinct, we are really one, brothers and sisters, relating with one blood. So Father said, religion should be concerned about the will of God for the salvation of the world. So the ultimate purpose of all religions is to realize the ideal world of peace, which is God's desire. Religions should be concerned about the will of God for the salvation of the world, before thinking of the salvation of their own denomination or the salvation of individuals. So that's why, religions cannot just, they cannot be actually exclusive, just only focus on their own. So we know some religions, they're really so close-minded, right? But, if only their congregation can listen about the teachings of true parents, for sure, they will going to leave their religions. That is only very exclusive. That they are the only ones that can be saved, these people, until this time, we still have. So what is the purpose of religion? Father said, is to realize the ideal world of peace, which is God's desire. So religions should be concerned about the will of God for the salvation of the world. So their priority, religious group, their priority should be the fulfillment of God's will and the salvation of the world. More than, Father said, salvation of their own denomination, and then more than salvation of individuals. So this should be the purpose of religion, right? That's why religions who are not, thinking about other people or the salvation of the world, these are not true religion. So true religion is concerned about the will of God, about the salvation of the world. This should be their main purpose, more than the salvation of their own denomination and more than the salvation of individuals. Very clear, true parents' teaching, right? That's why if this teaching can be taught, to all people, these teachings of true parents, all the religious denominations who are all only focused on their own denomination, for sure, they will going to realize and they will going to change their ways and be able to come and work together, right? In the Philippines, is still, there's one religion that they are not accepting us, maybe not easy, during our mobilization of PCLC, the Iglesia ni Cristo, this group, no one actually accepted us until this time. We invited, we are, going to them, inviting, they neglect other religions actually. They are not still open in, collaborating with one another. Really, still, they are the most, challenging group for us to bring together and work together. But anyway, we are hoping that really, very soon also these people will going to, open up and we can really work together. If all religious groups are working together, then we can be able to really establish world peace. Aju? So this time really, religion is really playing a very important role. The religious leaders from different denominations, if we really come together. Christians now, they're really open, even the Roman Catholic now. So the time has already come I'm really sure that really once people going to learn our teaching, that's why if you have opportunities like this afternoon, please invite, as many as we can. Let's invite all our contacts coming from different religions, so they can really understand the role of the role in realizing a world of peace. So all religions should first teach and really think about the establishment of the will of God and the salvation of the world more than the salvation of their own denomination and more than the salvation of individuals. So this is the true religion. So religion's goal is to really bring one community together, right? So ngayon tayo, we are now Heavenly Parents Holy Community. Truly amazing. Amazing this true mothers making us now Heavenly Parents Holy Community. So no barrier for people to come into our community, right? We are really one. Truly amazing, our true parents and our true mother. So this is now the time for us to really welcome and embrace all religious group, right? Not centering on the philosophy that we are teaching, but the commonality. How can we become one? Come together as one, centering on having one creator. So we are all brothers and sisters, right? So we have to really work together and really love one another. Religious people should be willing to sacrifice for others, right? And really embrace anyone from any denomination, right? And then really can work together in building a world of lasting peace and for the salvation of the world, or salvation of all people. Aju. So this is really the purpose of religion. So let us really offer our gratitude to our Heavenly Parents and true parents for this. Another great guidance today, continuously teaching us and also helping us to really understand, and not only for ourselves, but to really share to all people, especially religious people who are also now looking for really enlightenment. So we are really called by Heavenly Parent to do this mission. So let's really do our best together with our beloved true mother while she is here on earth. Aju. So once again, let's really offer our gratitude to our Heavenly Parents and true parents. Thank you very much, Heavenly Parents and true parents, all our beloved leaders and brothers and sisters. May Heavenly Parents, love and blessings be always upon you and your families. Let's have a great day today. Thank you very much.
Wow! Maraming salamat po, National Leader Reverend Angela P. Halog, for that wonderful and inspiring guidance for this morning po. Maraming salamat po. Always remember, everyone, that God established religion to convey God's love and truth to humankind. That's why we need to respect each other, we need to love each other, and we need to build a good relationship to other. Aju. So, maraming salamat muli, Reverend Halog. And now, we will go to our reflections. And I believe having reflections or realizations in our daily lives are really important, because through those things, we could feel more and understand more our value as a human being. Now, let us call the first volunteer to give his reflection for today's sermon. He is the YSP Lucena President. Let us all welcome Mr. Ryan Pausal Etom. Let's give him a virtual welcome applause.
Good morning, God and true parents. Good morning, Sir L.E. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Narinig po ako dyan? Okay, so my reflection about religion, promote universal community. No, so actually before na hindi ko pa na-meet yung movement, no, so actually yung thinking ko po sa religion is parang iniisip ko is yung sarili ko lang religion. So I don't care kung anong religion sa iba, no, parang limited lang po yung ano po understanding about the religion. No, so since I received the divine principle, no, so religion is a turning point, turning people into goodness. No, so through the religion, so all the people around the world, so they could embrace nagkaisa po, no? So and also we understand, no, there is a God, no? So without religion, without the foundation of religion, maybe I don't know also who is God, and then it's a totally ignorance about the word of God. So this time when I received the divine principle, no, so little by little, so I understand, no, the purpose of life, no, why I exist here in this earth, no. So because before I just thinking if I can eat good food, and then I go to church, uh, it's okay. So maybe I already go to the kingdom of heaven. But when I received the divine principle, no, so little by little I learned many things. No, so how to comfort the heart of heavenly parent, how to comfort the heart of God through fulfilling our individual responsibility. No, so yes, I understood also about responsibility. You know, so how to become a true children of God, how to become a true children of our true parent. So if I don't have a good family for the future, if I don't have uh yes ideal family like that, so how I could become substantial sons of God. So yeah, so this is my responsibility, uh how to build Chunilgok. No, so but building a Chunilgok is very difficult. It requires more sacrifices, more hardships, and overcoming. But the most important thing is we didn't give up, no, to fulfill the will of heavenly parent, no matter challenges comes. But yes, so we are guided from the principle, we are guided from the religion, from yes, the foundation from the religion. So we are so blessed of that. It's because still I know God, no. So little by little I understood, no, the purpose of my life, no. So I'm so thankful also, no, so for the word of our true parent, true father said. So the ultimate purpose of all religion is to realize the ideal world of peace, which is God's desire. So when I understood this word, no, so how to comfort the heart of God, no, so how to fulfill the will of God, the desire of God is to build first is to build ideal family. So and then we expand to the nation and the world. So this is the principal teaching about true parent. And also this time, so yes, of course struggle is given. So but the most important is uh, we will I will continue, I will continue to do my responsibility, no. So yes, the word responsibility is napaka ano po siya, uh, napaka ano po siya, no, hindi po siya gaano kadali. But the most important thing is we I will continue to yeah, to do my responsibility, no, to in connection to God and to parent. So no matter responsibility kung anong meron, so basta naka-unik lang kay God and to parents, the purpose. So yun po. Actually being a unification member, so we have a lot of challenges, no. So family challenge, individual, brothers and sisters. No? So the most important thing is how I could surpass every challenges, and then how I could offer more to God, how to comfort God's heart. No? So that is my main purpose, why I am here. So thank you so much, everyone. God bless.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Ryan, for letting yourself, especially your heart, to be connected to everyone. Keep on fighting and have the strong determination for our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Thank you so much for that. Next, to give his reflection, let us all welcome the provincial leader of Quezon Province. Let us all welcome Reverend Ray Raul Caballero. Let's give him a virtual welcome applause.
Thank you, Kuya Ruel. Wow. So sorry, maulan po dito sa amin. Hindi ko alam kung saan ako po pwesto. Hindi ko na marinig sa sobrang lakas ng ulan. Anyway, I'm so grateful to wake up this morning. For the past days, I'd like to share my personal realization. So our topic today talks about the religion. So first, what is religion? My own realization, mahaba po, no? So if we talk about goodness, it is a religion. And we have to witness the other religion. How come the religion becomes the barrier to each and every one of us? Because of different tradition, different expression of God's word. So I consider if we talk about God's word, this is really a religion. So before I go further, I'd like to greet our heavenly parents and our leaders today, our national leader. I see our elder blessed families. The wife of our Dr. Kitel is here. And I also gave the message today to our tribe in Infanta. Please join the morning Hudoki today. I'm so grateful for Remark join the Mombasa Tongil Modo competition as well. I take note this morning about the message of our Reverend Leo Angelo Halo. And a little realization that I would like to share. But it connects to the true mother say, no one should left behind. Pagka himay-himayin natin, napakahaba. It's very long to make an explanation. So I'd like to talk about the family. So Kuya Ruel, the Lucena Center leader, and Kuya Ryan, the first reflector today, they have to get married, and for next year, they are saying that how to build a Chunilguk. Well, anyway, I remember true father said, Chunilguk is centering on family. So it's because of tradition, their wife, international wife, different tradition and different lifestyle. So it is very hard for them. Adjustment, even in dialects. They could not even to understand to each other. But before that, I'd like to touch first the Jesus Christ foundation. Jesus Christ came, that is the foundation of many religions today. So Jesus Christ talks about the salvation, talks about God's word, talks about the pain of our heavenly parent. However, Jesus Christ was murdered. Acho? Jesus Christ crucified. That was murdered. Jesus Christ did not volunteer to crucify him. because they don't understand God's word. They don't understand religion. So today, we have an activity, PCLC. We have to invite our friends, our connections, pastors to join. When True Fathers came, that was the growth stage. Jesus Christ is the formation stage. True Father, our true parents came. This is the growth stage. This is my personal realization. True Father said, in divine principle, we have to fulfill our 5% portion of responsibility. And what is our 5% of responsibility? To share the blessing to others. And who are the others? Our direct others, our children, especially our spouse. Anyway, I am a blessed couple, but I could not assure you that we are already fulfilling our 5% of responsibility perfectly. But Kuya Ryan said a while ago, as long as we are still remain and fighting how to build Chunilguk. True Father said that spirit world, that is our original homeland. Am I right? And today we are living in physical world. This is our original hometown. So how can we build a Chunilguk? How can we go to the Chunilguk and how to become the owner of Chunilguk? True Father telling us to fulfill our 5% of responsibility. That is tribal Messiah. Tribal Messiah, I remember Dr. Yong, our Kuya Julius, our Kuya Jimmy, during the time of Tribal Messiah 2013, 14, 15, 16, up to now, this is our 5% of responsibility. Our Tribal Messiah is our passes and our visa to enter the spirit world, to become the owner of Chunilguk. In spirit world, I remember in national headquarters meeting, there is 8 stages in spirit world. I'd like to remind, if I'm not wrong, first is worst hell. Worst hell, hell of the hell. Second is hell. Third is lower spirit world. Fourth is upper spirit world. Fifth is the paradise. Then next is hell of blessed family. Then kingdom of heaven of blessed family. Then kingdom of heaven. That is Chunilguk. What is Chunilguk and what is kingdom of heaven? Okay. I'm very grateful for the past days. Many blessed families visited in Infanta. I'd like to recognize Kuya Mario Guy. He has a business here, but along the way, he cannot do his business first. We will having our conversation early in the morning during Hondoke. Na late siya sa business niya. We talk about Tribal Messiah. Then Ate Juliet and Kuya Riner visited here also. So it's very nice to hear that every moment of our life talking about God's word, talking about others, talking about the salvation. This is the time of our true parents, our true father, as I said, the formation stage towards salvation. However, true father is in a spirit world today. True mother said, no one should left behind. Why true mother say no one should left behind? It is the completed stage. It is the final stage of tribal Messiah. It is a chunbu. It is a very deep and wide explanation about chunbu. But we will talk about that no one should leave behind. No one should leave behind. We will bring our children, our tribe, our direct lineage, our siblings. That's why I'm very grateful. My father is already in spirit world, but before he ascended into spirit world, he was attended the Divine Principle Seminar in Davao City. I was not blessed at the time. And also my mother also. And my siblings, I'm very grateful to my sister Verna, always present of the morning hondoke and evening hondoke of our Kuya Jimmy. So this is the word I realized no one should leave behind. Every one of us wanted or should be registered as chunbo. Wow, chunbo. And as a chunbo, we have to set our mind that no one should leave behind. Anyway, this is my personal realization. Even you are a registered chunbo, you cannot be considered to be easily to join, to enter the Chunil group. Anyway, Chunbo is the owner of Chunil group. This is our process to become the owner of Chunil group. But how? We back to Tribal Messiah. Tribal Messiah is our visa, our passport to enter the kingdom of heaven. Right? When? Wow. When we fulfill our 430 vertical and horizontal, our 430 ancestors liberation and blessing, our 430 couples to finish up to the 5 kinds of ceremonies. No one should leave behind, meaning to say, our blessed couple, 430, should become also a chunbo. As I mentioned a while ago, 8 stages in spirit world. But the advantage to become a chunbo, you can have a multiple passes. You can go to hell of the hell up to the kingdom of heaven. But you cannot stay in one place as long as there is one left behind. As a chunbo, this is a heart of a parent. You cannot stay in kingdom of heaven while our blessed couple stay in paradise or stay in hell, stay in the hell of the blessed family, because you are a parent. That's why no one should leave behind is very deep meaning. We have to make our blessed couple to become a registered chonbo. This is the final stage of our life to go in our original homeland. So religion, we back to religion. Anyone talks about goodness, this is religion. In Infanta Quezon, I really wanted to gather the religious leaders. However, I have no idea on how to share the blessings to them. But because of the Philippine Army here, they gathered the religious groups in Infanta. For the past months during pandemic, I was invited to join their activity, and I'm so grateful. I am the one who lead the prayer of the program. They know me as a member of Universal Peace Federation. So many strategies to witness our religious leaders. So there's an activity that we can make collaboration through the principle of our two parents telling us it's very easy to adjust even what is their lifestyle or their tradition, even the dialect. And in Infanta Quezon, my wings is the Philippine Army, particularly the 1st Infantry Battalion. So we are planning to have a blessing, back-to-back blessing, the Philippine Army and our surrenderer New People's Army. So I have some proposal to the battalion commander. So our battalion commander, I remember the Hondoki last few days, our national leader mentioned that the time will come. We don't need to approach them. However, they will come to us to approach us. So the battalion commander in Infanta Quezon is a newly battalion commander. He is from Camarines. I met him one time during the turnover ceremony. Then after 4 days, he came to our house and he asked a prayer. So I was so surprised. I was so surprised at the time. So my wife and me, of course, this is a great blessing to give him pray over. Then at on the table, as we eating our late snacks or early dinner, we talk about the blessing. We talk about what is the Universal Peace Federation, and I introduced him also our founder, our true parents. So nasyak siguro siya bakit when he entered our house, the entrance, he directly see the picture of our two parents. So many words to say today to inspire our brothers and sisters. I'm so sorry for the past days. I have to stay silently. I have to join the Hondo Petro Facebook Live. I learned a lot. I learned, and in Infanta, my situation, I have nobody to open my heart, to share my heart. Our blessed couple is very spiritually young, very young, and continue inviting to join. I could not have time to pursue what was the our true parents wanted to each and every one of us. And this morning is great blessing to me to have reflection, to share my reflection, and thank you to our regional leader, our Kuya Milky. And I take note all the message from our national leader today, but I could not able to express. And lastly, no one should leave behind is our great responsibility, and this is our great blessing every day. Thank you so much. 감사합니다. Good morning.
Thank you so much po, Reverend Ray Raul, for that wonderful and very interesting realizations. I learned a lot from your great realizations po, and then I'm hoping I could do more for my mission. Again, no one should left behind. Thank you so much po. For this moment, I would like to pass the I'd like to welcome the HQ for the announcement po.
Yes, thank you so much, Kuya Rebel. Good morning to all our leaders, brothers, and sisters. Here are the news and announcement. Narinig ako? Yes, ha?
Opo.
Yes. First announcement, we would like to invite everyone to our first PCLC online fellowship today at 2 p.m. Manila time. This will be live via Zoom. So the theme for the fellowship is God's Master Plan, the Family. We have two amazing speakers, Dr. Louine Rose, the co-chair of the American Christian Leadership Conference, and our very own Dr. Robert Kittel, the co-chair of the PCLC Executive Committee, will provide inspiring insights about God's amazing plan for the family and how to realize this plan in our own lives. So for the registration, you can scan the QR code flash on your screen, and we will also send the registration link in our chat box after this announcement. This is open to everyone. You can invite also religious leaders that you have in your contacts. Yes. Thank you so much. Next, this coming Saturday, we will have the 12 Asia Pacific Yojong Chonbo Special online event. We would like to remind all our blessed families and members to join. We encourage all our members to join. So members can now participate in the Chanyang Yoksa session at home. So the registration details are flashed on your screen. And for more details and for registration, you can email at hjcbfields@gmail.com or message at our official Chonbo Facebook page, HG Chonbo Fields. The registration deadline is until tomorrow at 6 p.m. Next, the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification and the International Association of Youth and Students for Peace Asia Pacific Branch will organize Chonbo Youth Education with the theme HG Chonbo Youth Living Saints for World Peace. This will be on December 4 and 5, 2021 at 4 to 6 p.m. Manila time via Zoom. The objective of this event are First, to have a deeper understanding about the value of yojong and purity in preparing for the blessing. Second, to raise awareness among the youth leaders about the importance of yojong, purity, and chanbu works in fulfilling the purpose of life. And third, to strengthen the resolve of the youth to practice yojong and purity as a foundation for success and happiness in life. So we would like to invite all single core members aged 15 and above. The event has a registration fee of 150 pesos and an e-certificate will be guaranteed to participants who are able to finish the 2-day event. So to register and for more information, please contact Ms. Jade Melvi Espejo, the Deputy Secretary General of IAYSP Pilipinas. All. Next, the Asia Pacific 2 Special Workshop for Candidates in Initial Communication. This is for second generation members who are matching candidates, those with proposals or in the initial communication stage, and for blessed parents and matching supporters. This will be on December 5, 2021, Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Manila time. There is also a registration fee of 250 pesos per person. For more information, please contact your local BFD or Mrs. Jayan Manabat Sugira. And next, the Global Parents Matching Convocation. This is for blessed parents who have second generation matching candidates that are 20 to 30 years old and matching supporters. This will be on December 18 and 19 at 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Manila time. There is also registration fee of $10 per candidate. And the registration deadline is until December 3, 2021. So from the memo from IHQ, there are limited slots. So the BFD will prioritize those who will register first. So the registration and submitted requirements will undergo screening. For more information, please contact your local BFD coordinators or to Ms. Celine Luis Diapera. And next, a reminder to all our blessed families and members about the Yajong offering. We have only 7 days left before the deadline until November 30, 2021. So we would like to encourage all blessed families and members to offer any amount of donation. And don't miss this opportunity to offer something to our beloved true mother. So these are the list who have already sent their donation. So you can send your precious donation to our bank accounts. For peso donation, you can send it to our PNB PES account. And for dollar donation, you can send it to our BPI dollar account. And that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madam Yevgeny Patulov, for always reminding us what to do through your announcements. Thank you so much, and I'm hoping that everyone could have this kind of heart to really listen down those announcements, very important announcements, especially the activities that we have. Thank you so much, po. In a way, to formally close this morning devotion and to offer her closing prayer, let us all welcome Ms. Rosane Jean Pausal Eton.
Good morning to our President and prayer. Good morning to our most beloved heavenly parents and parents of heaven, earth, and mankind, and to all our leaders, and families, blessed families, and brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for this wonderful day, heavenly parents. Once again, we have successfully finished our morning devotion. Thank you Heavenly Parents, for all your guidance about religion and the purpose of religion, certainly God's love and truth to all humankind. And we understand that this is very important to share others by practicing and understanding your words, Heavenly Parents, through our actions. Thank you so much for all your guidance to our national leader, to be your mouthpiece of God's love. Thank you also, Heavenly Parents, for the words of wisdom that we could be able to start our day with a grateful heart and understand more your heart. Thank you, Heavenly Parents, for being in our midst and giving direction for that we should accomplish for this day and for the unconditional love. Heavenly Parents, bless all our hardworking leaders, brothers and sisters who are really working so hard in the front line. Also, please bless all our brothers and sisters today who join our morning devotion in spite of their busy schedule to join in Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook. Also, Heavenly Parents, please guide our loved ones for their good health and protection. We also bless all people who are struggling right now to overcome whatever the trouble we face, be it sickness, poverty, and understand, and also we could be able to fully recover from this pandemic. In our own little Heavenly Parents, we want to do our best to spread your love, peace, embrace other people, whatever color they have, and generosity to share to everyone around us. Thanks so much, Heavenly Parents, once again for everything. I would like to offer this prayer on behalf of my leaders, brothers and sisters, in the parents' name. Amen. Adieu.
Adieu. Now, let us offer our sincere unison prayer, everyone. Shija. Adieu, adieu, adieu. As we conclude and finish this morning devotion, I would like to invite our brothers and sisters who are now in the center to please rise. And let's offer once again our morning greetings to our Heavenly Parent and true parents, to our leaders, and to our brothers and sisters. Take care and God bless po sa ating lahat. Mahal ko po kayo. Maraming salamat po.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the message.
Morning, everyone.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Alex.
Morning,
Yo,
brothers and sisters.
Safe,
thank you
Brian.
so much.
Good morning, Ate Gay. Ate Gay
Yeah,
Alfonso.
Raul Caballero.
Good morning, Mr. Pedrito
Good morning,
Navarro.
Thank you so much
everyone.
po, Region 4A.
Good morning, Kuya Raon. Saint Conta.